Welcome back to my channel. My name is Derrick-sama, and I'm. Oh, where you can follow me is on Instagram, Lockhead Avatar 2002. Why do I keep saying 2002? I mean 2022. I keep getting that wrong. I don't know. I keep getting 2002 and 22 wrong. The day I was born to the year I started, whatever. But yeah. What was it? Oh, I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing fine. Um, I hope you're doing okay. I don't know what the fuck. My hair. I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're checking on yourself, you're prioritizing yourself, and you're loving yourself because we're in some scary time, and that is something you need to prioritize first. So, today's topic for this video is going to be about the world we know is collapsing because people aren't caring no more. I wanted to make this video because ever since the beginning of 2024 all the way to now, and I would say it's for me where it started was in February. No, I say no. I think it was in springtime. I think in springtime. This is well. I don't know. I don't know if it was spring or maybe February or March. But I started to realize slowly. That's where I started to realize people aren't caring no more. But really, when it really during after like the elections, that's when I really started to see people not really caring and give a fuck no more. Like it really got worse. Like it got worse. Like people aren't even like it's just these days people aren't even having like people aren't like really valuing like family connections, friends, and on a genuine like level, like on a genuine caring level. It's very superficial. It's very toxic. It's very mediocre. It's very smile on your face. I'll talk behind your back. It's a whole lot of that, and it just people aren't valuing like relationship no more. People aren't valuing um companionship. People aren't valuing like uh getting to know people. You know, it's like a lot of these, and not to say these things don't exist, but it's just like it's not really present for what I said. Like people, the people I know and close around me, there's only like two people that I have. Actually, two people I can say that I can that are kind of like that are consistently when I talk to like they have that. A lot of people these days don't have that, and it's really sad. Like this, and it goes to show that like once things like this start to happen, when people ain't caring about shit no more, people are just looking out for themselves. People aren't valuing like people aren't standing on morals and values, on principles, integrity. That's when you know our society's gonna collapse. That's I'm just gonna be straight up honest with you, and it kind of broke me down a little bit because I think last year I said like, well, yeah, last year of like December, I started to realize like this world is so fucked up. Like I can't even imagine like having a kid here. Like, and you have to tell them and teach them like, yo, like this is what's going on. This is like what's happening. It's just, it's not even enjoyable. Like honestly, I feel more enjoyable just being in my own, being alone in my own presence. But like, it's kind of sad that I can't even like go out and like mingle with people that are my age or just in general because it feels like a feels like homework or it feels like a burden. It doesn't feel like something like, you know, just something genuine, like something like even though that's something like when I mean genuine, it doesn't feel genuine. It doesn't feel like it's not reciprocated. So I just don't even bother to try. So it's like I think a lot of it had to do with people not wanting to take accountability of how they show up and not wanting to heal the things that you know hurt them, and people who do people who are good to them dirty because people are used to just being fucking sorry, excuse my language, but people are used to being people doing them dirty or being negative towards them. So when people are used to people who are genuinely kind comes to life, they think it's like like you're like you're easy to get over or like you're easy to like walk over when no that's not what it is. It's just that you're not used to being around people that are actually genuine. in who they are and what they want. So it's just it really lets me know that like this world is just it has to go. Like this version of how people are showing up have to go, and it's just kind of it's kind of like sad. Like like honestly, like the only reason why I'm like keep going because I know there's things I want outside of where I am right now, and I have to stay focused on that and find like-minded people because I'm not entertaining. I at first I used to be like wanted to feel like I can change people into seeing that there is good people in the world, but like now that I witness and experience what I went through, like with people burning bridges with me and just seeing how they move, I'm just like, nah, I have to change my whole tune about how I see people now. Like if you don't match my energy, you're not coming the same way I am. I'm like, I'm not really giving you too much of that of my own time, and that is kind of sad to say that like for somebody who's young as me to say that like the younger generation or people my age are going to definitely have it harder because social media one, and then also like people are not even caring to like make genuine connections like how they used to, like just make connections in general, like you know and it's very telling to how society has played a big role into um a big role into like normalizing um being low vibrational. And I just also just um not even that, it's just it's just people aren't like being yourself is not even looked as a good thing in the society, like in general. And I'm talking about America, like being genuine is not even looked as a good quality thing. Like people would envy you or jealous of you if you have that thing. Because it's crazy how that I think about it is that being yourself, re- like people would hate on you more than you being ain't shit, pretty much. And that's kind of sad for me to like admit that is more what is more acceptable to people. Like that just says like it feels like there's not good people around. Like that's what this seems to me. Like people are just being superficial. Or they're connecting based off what they're familiar with, and it lets me know. But it made me a stronger person because it made me realize like not to like um waste my time with people who move like that or think like that. But yeah, I don't even know. I forgot what I was gonna say, but it's just it's a lot overall. Like it's just not to me. It's not. I have a goal. I don't have a goal into like I don't. It's not like in my. It's not something I wouldn't want, but like friends, like let me tell you this. Friends now, like to me, it's not something I desire now no more. No, because now I know it just comes with headache. But now now that I'm realizing a lot of so-called family biological, let me just say biological, so blood related family members, that they're also um probably even worse than somebody you would say a friend because people that you grew up with and right, and y'all spend a lot of time together feel like they can say any or walk over you or not even take accountability because y'all related. So it's just like a lot of even your own family members can be even worse than you would consider somebody like a friend that you are not related to because of how some people some of the mentality of like family members feel. And I feel like a lot of envy and jealous is on high in this world, and I feel like people are just looking for what they can gain or take advantage of or like abuse, right? And that's kind of sad to like really see that people would do those instead of cherishing valuable connections. But I think everything happens for a reason. So, but yeah, this society is definitely um, collapsing as we can see because people are just not caring no more to like even consider um valuing these things anymore, you know. And as I'm now becoming an adult, I'm realizing like me prioritizing myself is more important now than like what people got going on and what they and what they um, are doing, because people aren't considerate about how other people are like aren't considerate of how other people um are showing up, but just I think yeah, I think me realizing that this world's fucked up and um, like this whole like life journey now is going to be pretty much for me being alone most of the majority of the time, because a lot of people aren't willing to like change, and a lot of people are hateful as fuck. Like seriously, a lot of people are really hateful. A lot of people are out here being negative as hell. A lot of people out here are disliking somebody because of their race, nationality, sexual orientation, how they choose to express themselves, how they choose to how they were raised, what they know. Like people are just hateful in general, and that is such a sad way to come to realize about the world you live in. Like that people are quick to hate on you for stupid, shallow things. Like and not value that we're not all the same. But you know, this really taught me that yeah, really taught me that prioritizing myself is very important. And finding like-minded people, you know, and not and be okay being alone. You know, with myself. I love yourself. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm fucking like, but I don't know. I just last month was I was going through it emotionally, just like crying and just realizing like this is like sad as hell. Like to um realize that collectively people aren't really good at all, and society doesn't influence people to do better, but just progressively get worse. But comment below how you feel about this topic. And um, how do you feel? People should, and no, not to say they feel, but like, how do you feel about from your experience that how that impact you into, shifting how you see people and prioritizing yourself first, like your experience with people and family and friends and coworkers. I'm gonna talk about coworkers in another video and how they also made me see jobs a bit different too, for sure. But that's all I got to say. Yeah, take care.